Hello, my name is Jessica Hagan, and I'm going to be teaching you how to identify prepositional phrases in a sentence. First, I want you to open up a blank Word document by going to the Start menu and clicking on Microsoft Word. And then you will minimize it because we'll be working on it throughout the presentation. First, we need to know what a prepositional phrase does to a sentence. A prepositional phrase can describe people, things, or actions. Here are some examples of prepositional words that start the prepositional phrase. These are just a few examples, so I'll be showing you a bigger list a little bit later in the presentation. Now I'm going to be showing you some example sentences using some of the prepositional words you just saw. Now that we have looked at these example sentences, I want you to maximize the Word document we opened earlier, and I want you to practice making your own sentences using the prepositional words we just saw a few minutes ago. Next, I'm going to be giving you some more information about prepositional phrases and the different ways they can appear in a sentence. Prepositional phrases are easy to identify because they are hard to define. This is talking about how anybody can find a prepositional word or phrase in a sentence, but they are difficult to identify every part of the prepositional phrase. Now we're going to talk about the different ways a prepositional phrase can appear in a sentence. Sentences can have a single or consecutive prepositional phrase anywhere in the sentence. Now, let's go back and talk about what consecutive means. This is talking about having more than one prepositional phrase in a row inside a sentence. Next, I'm going to show you an example sentences of single prepositional phrases and consecutive prepositional phrases. Now, after we've looked at these example sentences, I want you to open your Word document again, and I want you to practice writing your own single and consecutive prepositional phrases to give you a little more help on identifying those in the future. Now that you've written your own single and consecutive prepositional phrases, I am going to show you the full list of prepositional words that always start a prepositional phrase. These are the only words you will see as a prepositional word when you're looking for them in a sentence. So memorize them, do whatever you want with them, but they're the only ones you'll ever see to start a prepositional phrase. Now, the last thing we are going to talk about today is where a prepositional phrase can be located in a sentence. There are three options. It can be at the beginning of the sentence, which is called an opener. It can be at the end of the sentence, which is called a closer, and it can be in the middle of the sentence. When it is located in the middle of the sentence, it is between the noun and the verb of the sentence. Here are some examples of these three cases. Now, after looking at these examples, I want you to open your Word document again and practice these type of sentences by writing a couple different sentences that involve with the opener, closer, and the one that's in the middle. And once you have finished doing that, you have fully accomplished on how to identify prepositional phrases in a sentence, and you can now do it in the future. Thanks. The end.